Let's take this dude, and we're going to want to copy him over, just mirror him. So we're going to get a symmetry object. Boom, symmetry. And we're going to drop our little sweep into this guy here, and then that's just going to copy over. And it's looking pretty good so far. You know, when it comes down to the nitty-gritty of animating this, we're just going to be animating our barrel, and this housing is just going to pretty much be stationary. Basically what would happen is just that's going to be moving around. So just to do a really quick test on this, just to make sure everything is kind of hooked up and working, I'm going to apply a keyframe to our barrel here. Just a quick one. I'm going to go about 4 frames in, and just kind of bring that back like so. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and open up my timeline here. What I'm going to do is, since we already have a keyframe set in the beginning, I want it to recoil back to its original position, but I'm going to kind of give it a little bit more frames. And so what I'm going to do is select these guys, and I'm going to go ahead and go to key, and I'm going to go to cycle, and basically what this is going to do is it's going to basically loop our animation. And this is just kind of a test right now, just to get an idea. I kind of want to make sure our dynamics is all set up. But you can see it's kind of firing away. And it's kind of falling out of position here, and we kind of don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into our spline dynamics tag here, and I'm going to up my rest hold probably to just kind of maybe go halfway, about 50. And so let's see how that looks. So that looks pretty okay. We might need to just kind of bring, it's fallen outside of our object there, so we might just need to kind of bring that point in. But besides that, it's looking pretty okay. It's kind of doing what we want. So that's a good start. That's a good start for right now. I think we can probably kind of work off that for the time being. One thing I'm probably going to want to do, though, is we got a little bit more kind of detail and whatnot to do on our model here, so I'm going to get rid of those keyframes. So I'm going to just bring our timeline back over. It looks like I kind of overkilled on the looping there, but that's okay. Just hit delete, highlight those, and delete that. And we should be pretty clear on that. So let's kind of fix our little guy here. I'm going to grab our A null, which it's connected to, and just kind of bring that up a little bit. I'm just going to go 1 frame up, and that should kind of snap into place right there. And I'm going to go back into our hair dynamics tag here, and go to our tag tab, and just kind of hit set initial. And that should basically kind of put things in place for us. And so it's looking pretty okay. This guy looks pretty good here, our B null. So that fixed that. So let's kind of beef up some of this detail. I'm going to select our sides here, go to our poly mode, get our live selection, make sure that this element is turned on, and maybe we can do this from the side. You know what? I'm just going to do it individually here. Just quickly, I'm just going to kind of highlight these guys here, kind of all the way through, and maybe these center ones right there. And let's go back over here and do the same thing with these dudes, like so. And then these should pretty much be mirrored in selection. So I'm going to right click, and we're just going to kind of extrude these in a little bit. Drop them down inwards. Once again, extrude in. And let's go and just bevel this out just a little bit. Like so. And let's change my Fong to 30 so we get a nice kind of crisp edge on that. So we're getting a little bit of detail there, kind of some paneling. You know, we could take some time and actually kind of round those out a little bit. But I think we're looking okay for right now. I'm going to grab my pedestal here, our center column. And let's go from our top view here. Just kind of select a few polys here. I'm going to drop our size down to 3 on the radius here. And just want to make sure we're selecting the same ones here. And I just want a handful. Nothing too crazy. Like so. Go over here. Select these guys. And maybe just this too. just kind of manually go in and do it. Okay, that's pretty cool. And kind of the same protocol here. We're just going to kind of extrude inward and just kind of drop it in, just something like that. And I kind of want to check my thong here on this guy. We're at 30. We do have a beveled edge. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think we're going to want to do the same kind of around all this geometry. It's still pretty kind of basic and blocked out. So let's kind of stay in this realm here. Maybe get our center housing here. We're cube. Probably should rename that actually. And we can probably hide these guys here. Do that like so. Let's go to our side. Let's go to this guy here. And kind of the same thing. We're just going to kind of grab some random panels here. Holding down shift. I'm actually going to deselect that one. Oops, don't want to rotate our view there. Definitely don't want to do that. And of course I didn't select. Turn that off there and then hold down shift just to ensure that we grab the backside. And just drag those over like so. Looks like I got a little bit of an edge there. Okay, cool. And let's go ahead. Same thing. Let's kind of bring those in a little bit. Extrude inwards. And then let's go ahead and just bevel that in a bit. Just give it a little bit of life. Cool. Okay, so you know, we're off to a good start with starting to add in some detail and whatnot. We really got to kind of blow out our base here and whatnot. And so I have a little trick up our sleeve that we're going to be getting to here to kind of add in some life to our base. So let's do that in the next lesson. All right.